Hi, my name is Ron Renner. In this Interac tip video, we are going to look at sample report templates, which are included with every Interac system. The purpose of the templates are to give new users a starting point in using the Interac report writers, give existing users templates which can save time, especially on a complicated report, and provide ideas for what is possible. Many of the designs came from existing Interac users. They are located on C:/program files x86/interac/data/sample reports on any system where Interac software is installed. If you are in the server environment, such as utilizing Windows Terminal services, they'll be located on the C drive on the server. You will need to be on a server or navigate to it to locate them. On a single user system or a networked system where Interac is loaded in each workstation, the designs are located on each workstation. Designs are located everywhere Interac is loaded. Let's take a look. I've opened File Explorer, and one way to do that is to right-click on the Start button and choose File Explorer. And we'll come to the Windows drive, choose Program Files x86. Next, go to Interac, then to Data, and finally to Sample Reports. And we see we have two folders in the Sample Reports folder. As we saw, there were two primary folders: a documentation folder, which contains a single PDF which describes the designs and provides sample reports, and design templates, which are the actual designs by app. It is most common to start with the documentation folder. Let's give it a try. We are at the Sample Reports folder, and under that are two folders. We are going to open the documentation folder, and in here is one PDF file with our sample reports for the various apps. And it is opened up in Adobe Acrobat. First we have our title page. I'm going to page down one, and we have a table of contents which lists various apps for which there are report designs. If we want to look at a job cost report design, they start on page 195. We can come up to the page number, put in 195, and we come straight to them. And we could page down and then see a table of contents for the various reports which fall underneath. But I'm going to return back up to the accounts payable templates, and we'll take a look at using a report contained here. I'm going to page down one, and we're now on page 4. And here we see various reports that we may wish to use. And if I want to have a report by job, see the various job cost reports here. And perhaps I'm interested in invoice totals by job, page 27. I can go right to page 27. Here's a summary, invoice totals by job. Talks a little bit about the different files it uses and so forth. But if I page down, I now see an example of the report. Job number, job name, and so forth, and then a total by job. I'm going to go ahead and import this design. We are back on our sample reports folder, and we are now going to move from the documentation, where we looked at the PDF file of all the designs, up to the actual templates themselves. And when we double click on this, we get a list of all the folders for the various apps which have designs. We'll double click on accounts payable, and we determined we would like to try NRAC APR 12. So I'm going to right click on it, choose copy, go up to where my data files are stored for my normal Interac data files. And in my case, they are here under data NRAC. In your case, they'll probably be on a server somewhere. I'm going to right click, click paste. Now I'm going to click on that folder where my data files are stored, and I'll search for that file name, NRAC APR 12, and it popped up here. We'll right click on it, choose rename, and you would typically change your 4-character company ID to match the rest of your data files. In my case, it's the same, so I'm not going to change it, but you would most likely change it to match your other 4-character IDs. So now I'm going to change the suffix from 12, and I'll call it job, just to give it something a little bit more meaningful. And it is now placed in the correct position for use. If we go to Interac, I can now come down to Print Custom Report, and here it is. I'll select it. It uses the open invoice file, and if you're using the enhanced version with the file names, then it would be the API file. I'll click on it to run it, select Document Manager, and my open box is checked, so it'll come straight up to the screen. And here's our report. So that easily, we drug the design and renamed it from the location where the standard templates are stored, and now we can make changes to it. In this case, I'm going to delete the invoice date just so you have an idea how that can be done. So we'll leave Acrobat, come over to the standard design custom report like we normally would. And here's our layout of the design, and I'm going to delete invoice date, delete column G, and OK. And if we had made a mistake in what we were doing, you could always click void and abort out without making any changes. But I'm going to end. We'll do it again. Print custom report. Again, the invoice file, open invoice file. And you can see how easy it is to make a change to an existing design. We could have made some other changes. For example, perhaps we don't want the job number to keep repeating and the job name to keep repeating. We could change that. Maybe there's another column we'd want to add or insert or change some of these headings. So the templates are completely modifiable once you move them over to your, essentially your working directory for your Interac data files. To summarize, the report templates are a great idea source. Looking through that PDF file oftentimes presents ideas that you really didn't even know were possible within Interac, and that really revs me up. It's particularly useful for more complex reports, and the designs can be tailored to your needs. If you feel this presentation has been of value, please like the video, subscribe, and if you click on the bell, you'll be notified of future videos. This will help encourage future Interac tip videos. Other videos are at www.tipsahoy.com/Interac. Thank you for viewing.